when you have that feeling that you need to just say fuck it, well, that's pretty much what I'm going to do right now. Say fuck it. I'm going to set the cameras up. If it rains, it rains. If it don't, it don't. That's just one of those things, I'm afraid. So fuck it. I think that's good enough. I'll keep messing on now, but fuck it, whatever. Let's go and while the air's building up, because I've got low air pressure, so let's go and put these on. Hopefully we'll get it done as quick as we can, so now we can say whinge, 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 whinge. Where is that one? That's the other side though, isn't it? So shove that there for a sec. I know it's going to start raining, but I'm hoping I might catch these blue clouds that are coming over us. If I do, then great. Around that can go. Yeah, that'll do. Come on. Oh, you cat bag. Good enough. It'll do nicely, it'll do nicely. Let's get the flock out of here. There's a particular way I want to go. I'll keep fucking messing, do I? Yeah. Let's turn that off. Way. But like I say, with the way this weather's performing, it's not looking too bright, I'm afraid. I'm still recording. Yeah, it's looking a bit. Let's sack that lot off out of the way. That there glaring on the screen. I think I've got enough. I've got enough puff yet. Come on, give me some puff. I think I've got an air leak somewhere. I must have. I must check that out in a bit. How can I have low air pressure? What's going on? Come on, give me some puff. Probably got a handbrake leak on the trailer. So when you put the handbrake on and the trailer, obviously the brake on the trailer, believe it or not, it's only I think it's only one wheel that actually comes on. It's not all six. I think it's only like only the one axle, should I say? I think one axle, two axles, and now they all don't come on. But either way, there must be a leak somewhere. I'll have to inspect that in a bit. But once we drive it, it's fine. Builds the air, it's pretty. It'll do. Come on, you can do it. I know you can. Right, now I'm going to go back the way that I came in, because I found that rather interesting. And plus as well, I'm going to do a bit of a jiggery pokery and try and make it a little bit more interesting as I possibly can as well. Just for you lot. Because if it's interesting, then it's worth doing, isn't it? I just hope that I can sort of like snake around this bloody rain, if you like, you know, and try and get myself out of that. I don't know. Try and dodge the droplets. Dodging the droplets. I'll tell you what I can do now, before I do anything else. While I'm sat here doing nothing. Because this thing is doing my bleeding head in. Done. I can never get it right first time, can I? Right, let's see what we've got. Can we go? We can go. I'm going to go this way. Because this is the way I came in. I have been here. Oh, hang on. Coob! Hello, Coob! What? Hey, it's a tight end, that is. I'll put myself over enough to get round. Oh well, obviously not far fucking enough. Hey, never mind. When you haven't got enough room, you utilise as much as you possibly can. That's what I say. And I'm sticking to that excuse. It's got fuck all to do with bad driving, none whatsoever. No, I'm not a bad driver, honestly, promise. I do know what I'm doing. This now the fucking trailer brakes are not working properly now. Oh, it's giving fucking all roads and upside downs and all sorts of bollocks. Can we at least dodge the fucking... Oh, man. There's a good question. I went straight over it, didn't I? Yes, I went straight over it. I fucking think I did anyway. Did I go straight over? I can't remember when I went now. Oh, fuck. I thought I went straight over. I was like... Let's all go on a mystery tour, doo-dah, doo-dah. Let's all go on a mystery tour, oh, we do that day. Yes. Everybody loves a mystery tour. I know I do. I was thinking of an island. I'm sure that's right, because I come to another junction. Turn I was right. You were wrong. Yeah, because I remember going past this lot. What? Hey, at the end of the day, be thankful you've got an actual drive along at the moment, because it is starting to spot with rain, which is now good. It's boring. It's rubbish. Derelict building by any chance? Yeah, see? Oh, fucking God, I tell you what. I'm telling you what. I do remember that bit. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. I just wanted to come down here. That's all it was. I like the idea of all this wiggly stuff. I don't like the idea of my trailer brakes not working properly, mind you though. So the problem is, right, I'm putting my foot on the brake, right, and it's the trailer that's stopping first and not the truck. So what it does, it yanks you and locks the back wheels up. So I'm dragging the trailer wheels, which is a pain in the arse, but hey, whatever. There's not a lot you can do about that, I'm afraid. Right, we want to go down here. We want to go down here, yes we do. Come on, Missy. Shift your shit. Yeah. Happy days. Dude, it's a 30-mile-an-hour road, not a fucking 45. It's true. It's only 30 down here. If they're going to come tear-arsing up and over that bloody bridge, then that's their stupid fault. Not mine. I don't give a fuck. Fucks are not given at all. There. Somewhere down here, I should come towards another island, I think. And it's got tigers on it. No? Tigers? Lions. I think it's got lions on it. So somewhere down here, it's got lions. I fucking hope so, anyway. Because I want the A41 is what I'm after. Is it? Should be. Am I in the right place? Is McDonald's down here somewhere? Or close? Yes, I've got to go that way. That's the garage. Doodles is over there somewhere. Yeah, see? I love it when a plan comes together. I fucking do. I don't like driving over curbs though. Curb driving is just a fucking load of shite. Right, now I want to go down here. My sat nav wants to go somewhere else, but I want to go for a play. So I'm going to go for a fucking play. Stuff for that, I don't still made it. It's the balance is there. It's really uncomfortable to brake when you're doing that. Let's go. See if we go this way, right? What this will do is it'll give us something different to look at. Instead of boring motorways, you know what I mean? Nobody's interested in boring motorways. Boring motorways are just that, aren't they? Boring. They do serve a purpose, though. It's easy, but you know, why do that? Why go easy? Why go easy when you can make it difficult for yourself? You know what I mean? What's the fucking point in that? Nah, I don't see no point in that, do you? Anyhow, we're on our way from West Brom-ish, sort of a West Bromish area, up to Utoxeter. Just in case I never said it earlier, I forgot, whichever, either way. So that's where we're heading to, is Utoxeter. So hopefully nothing, and I mean nothing, should go wrong. Apart from the fucking rain, obviously. But I'm hoping that it'll be limited. Here's the Maccadoodles on, look. Now that's yeah. What? I'm fucking baffled now because when I what? Okay, fair enough. I ain't arguing, like I'm in the right place, mind you, but I went that way earlier. I went up there, so I was thinking it could. Oh, tell you what, sometimes I do despair. I do wonder. Yes. I was hoping to come through that way as well. I've got to have made a wrong turn somewhere. Didn't make any difference to the actual journey, but I wanted to see those bloody lions. Oh, fuck's sake. Never mind, not to worry. Let's just get on with it, shall we? It's pootling down here. I ain't quite doing 40 miles an hour yet, but I ain't getting far away from it. This morning I was here. I was dropping one of our drivers off to pick a truck up, and it's amazing how many people that overtook me while I'm travelling down here. It's 40 miles an hour, and like, I'm like, do they give a shit? I mean, it's 40 miles an hour. Believe it or not, right, you might not believe this, but sticking to the speed limit, you stop having points. I found that out, you know. It took a while, but I found that out. You know what I mean? But it does. It keeps points off your licence. It's really, really amazing how it does. It's incredible. Whether it's a secret or not, I don't know. But realistically, if you stick to the speed limit, you don't get points on your licence. Maybe it's just that some people just haven't grasped that concept yet. I mean, like I say, it took me a while. I think it took me about 15 fucking years, like, you know. But hey, I will say that I will be honest. Most of the speeding fines that I got back in the day, they weren't actually like I explained to the people. I said, look, I wasn't really speeding as such. I'm not a boy racer. I was doing fucking 3 or 4 mile an hour over the speed limit. I mean, yes, it is faster than what's quoted on the screen, but at the end of the day, it's not as if it's fucking life-threatening. And then they give you all this bollocks about, well, if you're going this fast, it equates to this much, and the equation comes to this, and the calculations come to that, and this there faster, and this there how long it takes you to stop. And then I'm looking at him, looking at the video he's playing me, I'm thinking, dude, it's, you know, 2010 or 9, whatever it was. It might have been, actually might have been 2008. It's 2008 now, dude. That's from 1986. We don't do that no more. No, I don't want to go that way. I want to go straight out first. Straight out. Fucking brakes a wank! Fucking hell. That's what I want to do. I want to go down here. That's why I'm struggling. There's a fucking trailer keeps snatching me. Fucking snatching me. Fucking thing does. Anyway, we're going to go up here, right? I could have gone that way because that would have sent me up to the M6, but I'm like, I don't want to go that way. No. This is like a little bit of a cheat, right? If you think about it, right? This is a bit of a cheat because if ever the M6 is a bit, which let's face it, there's a lot of the times it's a bit anyway, isn't it? Really, so we can safely say that. Trailer brake is fucking shite. Fucking wank. We can safely say that the M6 can be pretty naff most of the time, right? There's never really any time where it ain't naff. So, this is like a bit of a cheat. If you want to go from the M5 junction 1 or even 2, because you can snake it through 2 as well, like Cradley Heath area, and you can come all the way through this back end of it, and it'll either, like I say, you can go up there to get to junction 9 of the M6 if you fancy it, or you can keep tootling on through and go this way, which will basically lead you all the way up to junction 10 of the M6 if you fancy it, or if you like me, you can pootle on up this way, right? Cut through all the backside shite, and you can avoid the motorway altogether. It might take a smidgen longer. I mean, it's nothing really that bad. I mean, it's all right. I mean, look, the gearbox ain't even fucking responding properly because the trailer brake's not working right. It's fucking naff, innit? It's going, what the fuck are you doing? I don't know, I'm trying to drive the damn thing. It's not my fault. My fault is the thing not working, not responding properly. Goody. Locking their wheels up, smoking them tyres. Yay! Square wheels, anybody? The beauty of it is, right, once this vehicle has got weight on it, and the weight indicator, there's a little sensor under the trailer axle, it'll detect there's weight on there, it'll stop, it'll be fine. No idea what this fucking clotted bag of shit was trying to do here. I mean, why do that when there's fuck all behind me? You had to do something so stupid as that, you fucking bellend. Look at it. Oh, it's annoying. And breathe. Well, tootle on down here. Probably come to another island, I think. And then we'll go over that one, or side to it, or left to it. I think it's left-ish, I think. Over one, left to another. And then we'll cut through the back end. Alright? Like I say, it's just for something different to do. It ain't like I'm in a rush. Yeah. You'll get there when you get there. Simple as that. I've got plenty of time. Doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, I can then give you sort of like an inside view of all this area. Well, West Brom, Dudleyish, heading towards Wolverhampton and Bilston area-ish, and all those issues. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of issues. It's not quite there, but it's almost. You know what I mean? Hey, whatever. I mean, it's summer, isn't it? That's all I can say. It's summer. Looks like we're gonna get round here. I think I did it earlier. Well, I've got a funny feeling I've got to go straight on. I don't know why, but I just feel like I've got to go straight on. But there ain't a straight on then. That's the beauty of it. They just ain't one. It's weird, isn't it? Why does my natural compass want to go straight on when there ain't a straight on? But I'm going to go up here though. Yeah, I'm going to go up here. I just feel that I have to go up here. Why? Because this is what I wanted. That's the one. Oh, I know where I am now. Hello. So, what I'm going to do now, even though my sat nav will go, what? Yeah. Oh, we're going down here. I wanted to go up to the M6. No, not doing it. Nope. But why? Well, you know, it's boring. It's just boring. There's no difference. It just means I might stop and start a few times. Yes, it's going to be annoying with this fucking stupid racked off trailer, but hey, whatever. Smoking the tires. Come on, stupid truck. Think of a gear, do something. Get over. What are you going to do with it? I don't care. Either way, one or the other. That way. We're going to go up here. See, I mean, look at all this. Look, you don't get to see this, do you, normally? I know I haven't recorded any of this before. I don't think I have. I may have done probably somewhere in like the end of 2013, the start of 14. But that was then, and this is now. And this is what you call a professional drive along, isn't it? I mean, because we got the kit this time, haven't we? Oh yes, we've got the gubbins. We've got the things to make it look good. I wish the weather would be good, mind you, but hey, whatever. Can't have everything, can we? Yeah. Come on, trailer, do something. Thank you. There must be a way of actually, you know, fixing that kind of error, if you like, if you want to call it that. Or is it a defect, I suppose? I don't fucking know. But it's something that has happened quite often, right? Through the years, where you pick a trailer up and you stick your foot in the brake, and the fucking trailer's the thing that's stopping you, not the unit. Horrible. Because there's no differentiation, it's just on, off, on, off. There ain't no gradual braking with the trailer. That's why it's split into 60-40. So the unit brakes first, and then the trailer follows on afterwards, like, you know, same as your car. Your car's split to 60-40 as well, the front and then the rear. All braking works on the front of the vehicle anyway. The back is then split down to a lower percentage just to balance it out, and so one, you don't slide, and two, you don't fucking up spinning around on the spot. You know what I mean? That sort of thing anyway. Sort of balances it out. I know it sounds odd, but it does actually balance it out. Well, this part of the world is Willinghall, just in case you didn't know. There's many a time I've come sneaking down this place whenever there's a problem with the traffic and the motorway's been a bag of shit. I'll go, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll go this way. I say, there ain't that much in it really. It's not bad. It'll do. It just gives you that bit more of a testicle drive, you know what I mean? It makes you think about things and obstacles that you may pass. You know, just gives you that bit of mindset, like, be careful, watch what you're doing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's get round in here. Bo bo be do, bo be do, bo do, bo bo. That's it. Nice and steady, taking no notice. Hoping that the blue sky comes out and plays so we don't get wet. Nice. That is just super duper, that is. What? I've got a nice piece of cut-out curtain that's just stuck out like that. It's right in front of me camera. Right, it's up on the front here, so it won't affect the drive along, but it's affecting my vision on there. I can't see it. You know what I mean? I'm like, I can't see my cameras. It fell off. No, it's there. I've spotted it. I spotted it. Yeah. Don't forget, negotiating these things, they're not exactly islands, are they? Not to me they're not. It's just a lump in the fucking road. Pain in the ass. And then you also have those them bubble fucking islands that are stuck in T-junctions, you know, them type, the ones that the council go, oh, this is a great idea, well, shove a fucking island there in a T-junction. Yeah, I know. That really does a great. Went past one, which is up in Essington this morning, and the fucking traffic's queuing all the way down past the bastard traffic lights, because as soon as 3 people get that stupid island, they all stop because they're trying to give way and it don't work. And it's like, oh, who's going to go? And then you obviously have to wait for the brave one to like fucking go for it, like, you know what I mean? It's like, fucking hell, man. Which boneless, brainless, numpty, fuckwit, turd-faced cunt bollocks did somebody come up with that idea? Fucking gangly, fucking head, knuckle-dragging fuckwit. I don't know. Sometimes they come up with these ideas and they just don't work. All they do is hinder the traffic. Simple as that. Nice and steady. See, that's a nice truck. See? Volvo. Don't it just look the tits? He's got his light bars on the bottom, look, looks very shiny. He's got his Volvo light in the back of the truck as well, which would completely piss me off. I couldn't have that on there. Oh no. Especially when they're driving in the dark as well. You have that thing glaring at the window screen, like, what the fuck? Are you off your head? But I mean, each to their own, you know what I mean? Each to their own, that's what I say. Nice boy. Thank you very much. Or girl. Missy. You know, I don't really want to say this, but a woman driver let me out. That's it. I'm in the fucking twilight zone. You think I'm fucking kidding? There's going to be women there going fucking, oh, don't do it, I'll let drivers out. Oh, yeah, right now. I want to start a riot. Oh, good grief. Man, the amount of times I've drove down here back in the day, fucking hell. In my car, that is, not in truck driving as such. I have been up and down here in truck a couple of times, but yes, this is where it gets a bit sticky, because you can see around this one, right? You can see this one here, look, yeah? There's plenty of vision here, isn't there? Not loads. You can't see fuck all now, unless you've got x-ray vision and see through that church. So the slow right the way down, nice and creepy. Wait, now I can go. Because, I mean, you can pull out like that and then they have to stop. And they go, oh, look, he's coming round the corner. Yeah, fucking too right, I'm going around the corner. I'm going to sit there all day waiting for you lot. What? I made my approach. There was plenty of room, nothing to stop. It's only a 30 down here. It's not a fucking 70-mile-an-hour road, is it? So, you know. There's a point where you have to think to yourself, well, if I don't go now, I'll never get round. That's why in some respects the driving test is a great thing it does, yeah, but there are instances where, well, it doesn't really work. Oh no, it don't, does it? No. It doesn't really work. Because if you get into a situation where you've got no choice but to go, then, you know, you're knackered, aren't you? What do you do? Do you cause a traffic violation and then fuck up? You know? And then, you know, it's failed your test. But if you stay there too long, you fail your test anyway, because the classic is hesitation. It's like, what the how do you draw the line? To be honest with you, that to me is a cop out. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, it's part of the rules. If you sit there too long at a junction and the instructor deems it that you've wasted too much time, and there was gaps where he thought it was amicable for you to get out, well then, you know, you're stuffed. But you might not think so because you're bloody brand new. It's like, you know, well, hang on, I've got all this trailing, and he's thinking, see, in his eyes, right, he's thinking this, right, he sees this here, and he'll go like that, put your foot down, come on, right, because I've breached that line, they have to give way to me anyway, believe it or not. That's the beauty of it. But you don't know these things, right? You don't know it at all. As long as you breach that line before they do, if the opposite one, I mean the ones that have come from straight over, not the ones from the right, the ones from the right, if you can breach that line before they do, they've got to give way to you, but you don't know that, you see, because you're not actually told that little secret, are you? No. The reason why it wouldn't move forward is because my foot had caught the brake pedal and it had banged it, right? That was what that noise is, right? And when you do that, the vehicle goes into this, well, I've just put my foot on the brake, you can't go nowhere, and it stops the vehicle. That's why I coasted to the, you know what I mean? And that's the sort of shit you have to put up with these things as well. I don't know whether it's some sort of safety feature or not that the truck has with these automatics, but there you are, right? You're at the junction, you just slip your foot off the brake, and for someone else, you bounce, like springs or whatever, like that just did, and you put your foot on the accelerator, but because it's sprung, it's as if it's almost, you've hit the brake again, and it won't go, it just does nothing, it won't even change gear, it just sits there. I'm like, there was something, and you're coasting across the fucking junction. Oh, I tell you what. Hey, the automatic vehicle is great, right? Especially when you've got traffic and shit like that, but there are things that do make it just wank. You know what I mean? It's just absolute wank. What is it? Wank. Are they on red? They're on red. What a shock. Trailer. Them fucking wheels are going to be square by the time I'm finished with them, I'm telling you that now. Right then, we can get a little bit of a square on going down here, because it's a nice little road. Yeah, nice little road. Go on, dude, you just pull out, sunshine. I don't care. I'm only a truck. Look, the building there. It's very strange, isn't it? We want to get round the parked car, cause somebody's abandoned it in the fucking road. No, it was touch and go. It was touch and go. I was contemplating not to bother putting the cameras on. I was going to say stuff it and think about stuffing it. Just up here, right, is that island I was on about earlier. That one where it's like the council have dumped this fucking stupid island at this T-junction, but it's a straight road, right? It is a straight road. That's all it is, straight road. And you've got a left exit, right? I don't see any reason why they should actually do this in the first place to any of the T-junctions, right? If it's got a busy amount of traffic on it, if it's that bad, realistically they just should stick traffic lights on it, right? Traffic lights would work better than an island would, to be honest with you, because it just confuses the shit out of people. Simple as that. Fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, what a fucking boneheaded idea. Sorry, but I just think it's stupid. To me, what would be far better there, like I say, stick traffic lights on it and make it so that the junction coming out from the left, from this side, obviously, you know what I mean. Well, should be on it like a sensor, so that when traffic actually pulls up to it, then the lights change, they get out, then they're back to green for the other road, because then at least they can gauge the traffic better and it won't be so much of an arse. You know what I mean? Well, I think so. But then again, some of the things that they put in roads, it does make you think, well, you know, why did they do that? That ain't helping now, but that's just fucking confusing the shit out of people. And then other chances, other situations you come to, it's like, well, that's a lot better. That is, somebody obviously thought about it. You know, see, you can never get a balance. To be fair, it's really weird. It's either fucking pointless, like them stupid things are, or a really good idea. Now, for me, at that particular junction there, traffic lights would have been far better. So you leave the main road on green, and then when the small amount of traffic does enter that lane, I don't remember what it's called now, and when they enter that lane, sensors will then activate to turn the lights on green so they can get out and go whichever way they want to go. And then as soon as the traffic stops, or whatever time delay they have on the fucking traffic lights in the first place, I don't know, was it 20 seconds or something stupid? Well, you know, you change it back again, but I think that would make the traffic flow a hell of a lot better anyway. So, but that's my opinion, I'm sticking to it. You know what I mean? It's fucking uncomfortable, isn't it? It's just fucking uncomfortable. We are now approaching junction 11. This is what this will be. This is the M6 junction 11. We're not actually going to go on the motorway, we're just going to go around the island. You know what I mean? Then we're going to go down the new stretch of road, up to the other island, over that one, up the other island, and island. A little bit of this, that and the other, and away we go. Back to the country lanes again. It's something different, isn't it? We've seen one so far. One bell end. That's all. Only one, which is, you know, quite cool actually. I can live with that. Oh dear. M6. Not looking too busy, is it? No, it's looking quite pleasant. How many tyres am I dragging? Well, I'm just looking at the rubber I'm leaving on the floor. Then I could have sworn I just seen at least 2 of the axles lock up. Hey, end of the day. Now, as you drive around here, there's no real reason I ought to, you know, to move over. I can still indicate because I'm going to go straight round there. There's no need to move over because I know a lot of people who do that. They come round there and they go, "Oh, I've got to move over quick," because I'm like, not really, because at the end of the day, you are entering a dual carriageway, so you just carry on. Simple as that. And I want to turn right to the end of this island anyway, so I'm going to stay here. Because there ain't no point to go there, is there? You know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense, does it? So, there you have it. As many times I've come up the slip road from the M6, and I'm on the outside lane up the slip road, outside all the way around the island, and you have people on the inside who've come all the way around, they've cut in front of me to go in the same direction, and I'm giving them thinking, why do that when the lane you're on actually does that anyway? It doesn't make any sense to me, that don't. None whatsoever. Absolutely none. I don't get it. just don't get it. Obviously, if the lane that you was about to enter was a single track lane, then fair enough, you've got to get over. But you know, when it's a dual carriageway, what's the point? Wow, bit fucking bright. Not complaining though. No, keep coming, sunshine, sunshine, lovely sunshine. Round the island we go, to do our best to go around it with a bit of space down there, but you know, unfortunately, it's a bit of a tiny island. It's not massive. It's not like dinky, but it's a small enough island. So you do your best to try and get around it, leaving as much room as you can on your right hand side, but you do hope that nobody really does try to sneak up round the fucking right hand side of you. But hey, unfortunately, people are people, and they do the daftest things. They certainly do. Oh yes. As we drive past our yard, just over there somewhere in the sticks, you can't see it, like, but it's there somewhere. You probably see it on the way down. Oh, fucking hell. I bet cleaning them windows is the right care bag. I know, back in the day, in the 80s, and probably the early 80s, I'll stick to the 80s. This area here was the slackies, and we used to use our BMXs and what have you, and up and down the fucking hills and all that sort of shit. We had one that was called the Devil's Drop, the 7 steps, we had that one. That was fucking ace, that was. Absolutely awesomeness of awesome. Round we go, where we stop nobody knows. Now I'm going to go here and indicate right there like that, that's it. Just there, just past the junction exit. Not before it, you know, you're just after it, so they don't confuse the shit out of people. The amount of times you come to an island, you see people they're coming round it and they've got their indicator on to go up the lane that you're on, and they come round to past you and like, fuck! You know, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm confused about this truck. I don't think this truck knows what it's doing actually. What are you doing, truck? Huh? Have you got a clue? Nonsense. Fucking doubt. I'll tell you what, it's horrible. Horrible. You're probably thinking to yourself, then why did you pick a route that's got a lot of stopping and starting? Well, I'm thinking of you lot. That's why I can put up with this. At the end of the day, just for your entertainment. At the moment, we are driving through a road here that back in the 80s didn't exist either. Yeah, this was bog and marshland and wilderness and trees. And then you got the landfill over that side. Yeah, it's another place that we used to come over here on our bikes, push bikes, and I think it's called, we used to call it the Raz. Fuck knows what. I think it's like a derivative reservoir, so they just use like reservoir, Raz, and that was the end of it, sort of thing, like, you know. I think that's pretty much what it was. Something like that. Maybe, I don't know, I'm only guessing for a long fucking time ago. It's only conclusion I can come up with anyway. Yeah. pretty much where Sainsbury's is. That's where we used to play our bikes. I think there's a big pond there originally as well. Oh well. Oh well. They dug all that out. It was last year or the year before, something like that, digging all that shit out there and then pushed that back. And now it seems to have stopped and it's all overgrown now. I think it's been a couple of years now. I don't know what they were doing with it. I thought they were going to change it into a dual carriageway, but maybe they were and they decided not to bother. I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know what it is. Let's go for it. Go, 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 go. Well, being as though we're in the Cannock area now, sort of, near enough. I suppose you could sort of like call it Cannock, Stroke, Chadsmoorish sort of thing, heading towards yeah, that place up there. I have no idea. I know that it's towards Hilltop. Is that classed as Hensford? Which I'm thinking it must be, because it's got a fucking great big, a brand new sign there that I've never seen before that says "Welcome to Hensford." I've never seen that before. I wonder when that was put up then. Fucking hell. Yeah, I know. This place here, this area, has changed a shitload since back in the 80s when I used to come up here quite a lot. I used to work down there. What was it called? Seaford Engineering. Capstan lathes, fucking normal, just your everyday lathes, centre drills, radius drills, boring equipment. I used to do all that. The surface grinders as well. Surface grinders, yes, surface grinders. It's the only job that I've ever had that was above the, like on ground level, but I looked like I'd been down the pit. And I was machining graphite. Yeah, graphite. You get very black. You do. You get very black. It's good though. The finish that you can have on these though is lovely. It's really shiny and smooth. It's brilliant. If you do it right. You're gonna do it right first though. Yeah. I caught something on Facebook this morning I was reading, and they are still going on about the EU Brexit fucking shit. I don't know whether you voted to stay or leave. To me, I mean, I want to leave. I want out. Simple as that. I don't give a shit. But what I don't understand is that, let's say that, for argument's sake, there's been the vote, the normal vote thing, for the party to be Prime Minister, right? The election day, right? There you are, I got it right. Let's say there's an election day and people put their votes in for their party, their whatever you want to call it, to win, to become the next Prime Minister and do what they ask. Right? Do you ever see any people out there that are going, we didn't vote for you lot, we wanted these lot to be Prime Minister? You don't, do you? You don't. I mean, once the voting's done, that's the end of it. That's it. That party's in and they do their thing, right? They just fuck it up just the same as anybody else does. But hey, they're the ones that have been voted in. And there's no any kind of backlash. There ain't nobody out there who's marching the streets saying we don't want them in, we want these in. But this referendum shit, right? I mean, I've never known anything like it in my life. The reason for the referendum in the first place is because the people asked for it, right? It's as simple as that. It was asked for years and years ago, right? The people of the country, the people who actually are in, we are the ones that are in charge of it, right? Next to the monarchy, obviously, because it's their land, you know what I mean? But the people are the ones that decide what happens in the country, right? As in, for argument's sake, when you have your party in, you've voted for them because they have got something that you like, you agree with, and you go, yes, that's how I want the country to go forward. So you vote. Done. The referendum, right, is the same principle, right? But this time it's voting for the country to leave this fucking EU bloc, right? And they're trying now to make it look like it's the worst thing in the world, it's a bad thing, we should never have done it, blah, blah, blah. We want to go back in the EU. Now, as much as it makes me laugh my socks off at these morons that are going, we want to go back here, we want a second referendum, it's like, what? So you're playing fucking rock, paper, scissors? Huh? You know, and because you've lost, you want to play again? Was it 2 out of 3? You can't do it. The principal thing of it is that democracy is what we hold dear, right? Supposedly, right? But if this Brexit thing doesn't happen and the majority of the country wants it to happen, they to me say, no, we ain't going to do it. Well, that to me says that everything that any party has ever done in their fucking entire political life has been bullshit. Right? That means it doesn't matter which one it is, they're all full of shit because they've just ripped our fucking freedoms away from us without even fucking a second's thought. Right? And it fucks me off. It really does. I get fucking infuriated with it. We voted to leave. People who wanted to remain, they didn't come out and vote. Fuck them. Who gives a shit? And if they didn't vote, they've got no say anyway. Right? I never vote for people who want to be Prime Minister. I don't bother because none of that makes any sense to me, but this did, right? This was a gut feeling. It was then so adamant that we needed to get out. Yes, it's going to be fucking difficult, but at the end of the day, it will all come shiny and rainbows and roses later on. You wait and see. It fucking will do. But what annoys me is that you got these people marching down the road with their EU flags. I mean, if you're that fucking want it that bad, go fucking live over there. That's what I'll say. Go fuck off over there. But if you want to be British, then you're all welcome. Come on, come and join the fun. I don't care where you come from. I don't give a shit. I really don't. I don't care. Honestly. You could come from fucking gnarly marley fucking argy for all I care. I don't give a monkey's arseholes. It don't bother me at all. At the end of the day, it's one of those things, ain't it? So it's got, for me, nothing, absolutely nothing to do with immigration. Don't care. Right? Don't care about that. Not bothered. Right? Refugees, if there's any war talk or we have any refugees, yes, to a point. Well, we can't fucking keep having them coming in hand over fist, but yes, to a point. Obviously people are going to need help and blah blah blah, this, that and the other. Great. But what I don't get is how they can be sending these men over, right, who are supposed to be refugees. Now, aren't they supposed to be fighting for their country? Don't they want their country at all? Is it? I mean, I don't know the ins and outs of all that kind of thing because I don't really follow it. But some of the things you glean from this, that, and the other, I'm like, well, I don't get this. Why are you coming over here as a refugee? You look like a fucking 25-year-old bloke who actually should be out there fighting for your home. Surely you should be. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how it works. I really don't. I mean, me personally, I'm glad that we don't have to, because I mean, but if I was being forced out of I don't know what I'd do, but I don't know whether I'd be able to say, no, I'll run off to another country. I don't know. I wouldn't know. I just don't know, because at the end of the day, I'm not in that situation anymore, so I don't know how it works, what the mindset is. But hey, if they are genuine refugees and they are, you know, without their home and all this sort of thing, then fine, it's not a problem. Let's just hope they ain't no Trojan horse. That's what I'm fucking worried about more than anything. But anyway, when it comes to the fact that we're all coming out of this EU thing, which they reckon it's going to start now somewhere around about, let's say, March next year. They're going to start the proceeds, what have you. And they reckon that there might be politicians, should I say, they're going to try and blockade it. And I'm like, you can't blockade it. The people have spoken. The government are not there to do what they please. They're there to do what the fucking people want. That's how it should be. I mean, if you think back about it, you know, you've got the likes of David Cameron going on about that. Oh, he's going to do this, he's going to do that, and he's all for that, and he's all for this. And then all of a sudden, when all the votes come in and the Leave vote wins, he changed his mind. Chickens out. Fucks off. Quits. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, and please correct me if I'm wrong. Just stick a little comment down below. Right? But me personally, right, if you are going to be a Prime Minister, your party is there because the majority of the people like what you've got to offer and what you can do for the country. Your own personal views shouldn't come into it. They shouldn't even be anywhere near it. So whether he wants to stop in the EU or not, that shouldn't even come into it. And he should then run the country and lead the country fairly and adequately to how the people want. But now he quit. Like, no, fuck it, I do it. No, I don't want to do it. I wanted to stop in. Well, it doesn't matter what you wanted. It's what the fucking people want. So now you should be fucking fighting tooth and nail to get this shit done. No. He quit. What kind of fucking Prime Minister is that? And if I was there, I mean, either I'm there for the people, mate. I mean, if they want it done, it gets done. It's as simple as that. Whatever legal fucking precedent needs to fucking be ticked, what box you have to fucking sign, I don't give a shit. Get it done. It's got nothing to do with how you feel about it. It's your feelings don't come into it. You know what I mean? You're there to run the fucking country and do what the people say. No, I don't know. I'm going to quit. Somebody else can fucking do it. I wanted to stop in. I did, realistically. Tosser. I've got no faith in the government anyway, to be fair. But hey, it can always change. I mean, if they do finally get their act together and sort this shit out and get the Article 50 fucking thing, or whatever it's supposed to be, or 52, I don't fucking know, who cares. If they get that sorted out and ready to go, so we can get ourselves out of it and things can then start getting back to normal again, will be great. So, and all those whingers out there, they're going, we want the EU, we want to do. Fuck off. Grow up. It's a fucking democracy. It's not a fucking dictatorship. Go fuck off somewhere else who does that if you want. I don't give a shit. I ain't bothered. It just annoys the crap out of me the way they're going on about it. On and on and on still. 4 months later, 4.5 months later. On and on and on and on. Shut up already. On a lighter note, apparently Russia's ready for a fucking nuclear war. tell you what, some of the things that you actually hear on the internet, you know, and on YouTube and on Facebook and Twitter, it's mental. Then you've got the likes of Anonymous as well. They're great, them are. They come up with some all sorts of weird and wonderful things, them do. Some of it I don't get though, I don't understand, but I'm not that way inclined, to be fair. I don't really look into all that sort of thing. But they like the idea of people being free to say and do as they please. I hope that's free to say and do as they please, as long as you don't hurt nobody. As long as that's the agenda, I don't care. You know, have at it as far as I'm concerned. We should all know the truth, to be honest with you. As long as it doesn't cause any harm, you know what I mean, and it doesn't upset people, and you know, that's the sort of thing I'm on about. Trailer brake. But other than that, like, you know, it's one of those things, ain't it? What do you do? Where do you draw the line? Where do you go? Realistically, people really don't need to know that, because that could stir a fucking boatload of shit up. You know what I mean? What do you do? But yeah, I was watching. I watched a little bit. I didn't watch a lot. I watched about 30 seconds of this one clip of this guy who was apparently says, "I know I'm up early. It's 12 o'clock at night at this time of the day, like when I am." But I've just had some information come through saying that Russia's moved this aircraft carrier into position to whatever. I'm like, really? Really? I mean, have you really? You're saying the words, but you're not actually giving the proof that you've just told me that you have. I don't know whether it's me or not, but I always look at it like this, right? Whenever anybody says something that drastic's going to happen, something bad, and it comes from like a nobody in a sense, if you like. I know obviously the media is, you know, they've got to get certain things right, and they've got to do this, that, and the other, and then there's sometimes they do, you know, they make shit up, if you like. But I mean, hey, nobody's perfect, but you've still got to have at least some kind of proof, haven't you, really, of untoward dealings, you know, and all that kind of rubbish. You've got to have something to say. Oh, by the way, this is happening, and here's the proof. You can't just say this shit. It's like shouting fire in a fucking theatre and then running off, and then all of a sudden there's about 24 injuries and 2 people died through stampeding. Like, you know what I mean? You've got to hold yourself up and say, I've got the proof here. This is what's going on. You can't just say the words. You've got to prove it first. Have proof ready in your hand. I don't get it. I mean, I ain't seen any proof yet. I don't know, not that I'm looking for it, but anyway. But you know, but my question is why in the first place? I don't get it. If let's say, for argument's sake, it was true that the Russians were planning on doing something like that, I don't get why. I don't understand why. As a matter of fact, I don't understand why a lot of the countries do the things they do in the first place. Again, I just cannot put my head around it. I don't get it. What is it that makes one country do something against another one? What is the fundamental reason that causes this to happen? There must be something. I mean, whether it be resources, possibly, that's one, you know, answer to it, I suppose. Land, there's another one. Just don't fucking like you, there's another one, right? Religion, that's another one. But why? What? I mean, realistically, right? If they all stood in front of a mirror, there is one fundamental thing that makes them all the same. Can you guess what it is? I'll give you a second, right? They're all standing in a mirror, right? Side by side, looking in the mirror. What's the most fundamental thing that's all the same about each and every one of them? They're fucking human beings. You don't know where they come from. They've all got one home, planet fucking Earth. Simple as that. Doesn't matter what land they're on, you know what I mean, what they believe in, they're still human at the end of the day. So why the fuck are we still on this bitter fucking squabbly bullshit that's realistically we should be, you know, we should be out of that by now. Civilization, my arse. They wouldn't know civilization if it jumped up and bit them on the arse. No, I don't get it. At the end of the day, right, I will say that we are at the quietest that the human race has ever been in this era, if you like. We are the quietest. We are reasonably civil to a point, but we still have these squabbles that keep going on in different countries and what have you, and it really does baffle me. I mean, I don't get it. I'll tell you what, right, we ought to have, you know, hey, oh, there's a thought, just popped in my head. You know that, obviously, this shit about so-called nuclear shit that's supposed to be happening, or whatever, I don't believe it anyway, but here's a thought, right, maybe, just maybe, right, let's take for, you know, just in case, let's just say that maybe it was true, right, I fucking hope not, but on a scenario that it was true, and all of this UFO activity that's supposedly starting to spring up, let's just say that maybe, because I don't believe it's aliens for a fucking second, but maybe it could be someone from our future, or some fucking corporate whatever, I don't fuck, something, some association from our future that have managed to create a time machine, because they're coming back to this point in time where a disaster happens, right? Or something with fucking eye now. And what they're going to do is stop it from happening, right? And this is the reason why we're seeing a lot more activity. If you take what social media gives you. But what you have to remember is, don't forget, right? Social media can be good in some aspects, but it can also be poison in others, right? So you have to be careful. Don't take things at face value until you can actually make sure you've got all facts right. But anyway, let's just say, you know, that this group of people from the future have gone, righto, this is the day when it all goes tits up, we've got to stop this shit. So they keep going back, or there might be the reason why we keep seeing them at the moment is because they're not quite sure when the event is about to happen, like, you know what I mean? So they can actually, they keep popping back to check. Or maybe, just maybe, the reason why we do see them keep, you know, appearing in the skies and what have you, is that they are coming back, correcting a mistake, going back, coming back, correcting another mistake, and doing that sort of shit. Like, you know, there's always that scenario. So you never know. You never know. But the question I ask is why? Why do it in the first place? Why would we want to do it? Why would anybody want to do it? What for? What is the real reason? There's got to be a real reason. There's got to be something out there. Somebody out there who actually knows the reason, the true, absolute, bang-on, fundamental reason as to why they keep fucking squabbling. They keep fighting, keep killing. I don't get it. I really don't. I just don't get it. If you're a foreign person going to another country, then surely you should respect the country you're going into, right? And respect their way of life and their laws. But on the other hand, right? On the other hand, them knowing that you're a foreigner, they should give you a certain amount of leeway to get used to things. Because you're not going to know it straight away. You'll get the gist of it, but there's going to be little bits and bobs you're not going to be quite too sure about. So when you do something, you're not doing it to offend them, you're doing it because it's just something that you do from where you come from. And when they turn around and they do something completely drastic towards you, maybe they might give you a punch in the face or something, or well, I don't fucking know, or even shoot you. You know, in some countries, if you do something like that, they'll just shoot you and not even think twice about it. So, you know, you've got that. But instead of going, thinking to themselves, well, hang on, this is a foreign guy, he's not quite sure of how it works around here, like, so we'll give him a bit of a tuition, like, you know, and let him know. Well, you can't do that because that's offensive, that is, mate. And then they'll ask a question, well, what is this then? And then you'll explain and go, ah. If they're a smart person, they'll go, oh, right, okay, I'll do that again then. You know what I mean? That's if they're a smart person, that is, obviously. If not, they'll get a fucking AK-47 up their ass, won't they? So, you know what I mean? But it's just like that at the end of the day. I do wonder, I really do wonder why this kind of crap is still going on. And the fact that we obviously now at the moment there's the Russian thing that's been wafting around Facebook and YouTube and what have you. Again, is it actually real or is it just somebody trying to stir shit up? And that's what my mind's thinking of. Is it just somebody who's trying to start something out of nothing just by putting something out there as an idea and then making shit up? I mean, I don't know, it's just weird. I mean, I might be wrong, but like I say, I don't really want to follow that kind of crap, because if they are stupid enough and dumb enough to actually do something like that, then I might as well just do what I'm doing and that's it, because eventually we'll all be gone. It's as simple as that. And then the next race of humans will have like 3 eyes and 4 legs, like, you know what I mean, because of the radiation in the air. We're giving birth to fucking all sorts of fucking weird and wonderful shapes, won't we? You know what I mean? They'll have 4 ear holes on this side and gills on the other side, like, you know. But yeah, hey, if they are that way inclined, they want to do something as horrific as that and as senseless, pointless, stupid, then you're not gonna get any reason out of them, are you? Because they are just, they're not right. They're just not sane. And people like that realistically don't deserve to be in charge of their people, lead their country, because they're supposed to be leaders, not dictators. But hey, we can't all be civilised, I suppose. But you would like to think that we could, but we should. In saying that we should, shouldn't we? We should be able to be civilised these days. We should be able to, you know, as a species, visit different land masses, different countries, and enjoy the fruits of their culture and whatever, without having to worry about misstepping because you're not quite used to it, and them going, "Ah, you can't do that." You know what I mean? But you can't. It just, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I really don't get it at all. Unbelievable. Is it me? Is it just me that thinks this way? Maybe, I don't know. Am I on my own? Have I lost you lot somewhere down the way? But you know, I'd take in all this. I mean, look at that there. Beautiful ruin of a really old castle, which was probably some sort of home to whatever it was. I don't know. Yeah, Stoke-on-Trent, could have been. Robin Hood might have been running around it at one point. But you know, we do have this real absolute devastating way of fucking things up, and it is just, there's no need now, there's no need for it, there really ain't, no need whatsoever. We should be able to get on. If you're worried about the fact that some countries out there have got more money than others, yeah, because you isolate yourselves too much. your restrictions are far too tight. So realistically, nobody wants to go out there and enjoy your culture and take pictures and have an holiday and understand that if they do make a mistake, they're not going to get their fucking foot chopped off. You know what I mean? Oh, fuck's sake. Unbelievable. Because, I mean, I'd like the idea of travelling, in different countries and what have you, but there was back in the 90s, there was like that rush of videos going on about when you visit foreign countries, and if you get chatting to this gorgeous girl who hands you a toy or something, like you give it through fucking customs, and you find out you got a pound of fucking cocaine in your teddy bear, and that's it. Then you're either up against a firing squad or you don't go home for the rest of your life. That to me, it deters people from going to places like that, and I would never ever set foot in any country like that whatsoever. No way, not at all. Because they don't care whether you was having a brilliant time, you was having the time of your life, you did meet a nice person out there, you done this, that and the other, you won a prize off a carnival or something like that, or whatever, and while you're asleep, she's packed it full of something that shouldn't be in there, and unbeknownst to you, you go toddling off to the thinking customs, they pull you out, you're done, end of, and you can't even say, what, I didn't know it was there, you got no help. Take it, you can keep it, I don't fucking want it. But no, end of. In some countries, you're done. That's an advertisement and a half, isn't it? I don't understand either as well is why that some countries, I hope I don't get shot for shit for this, but some countries, they are a bit barbaric still. It's like they treat human lives like fucking cattle, like farm animals. It's in the way that they just discard them. If they don't, they kill them off. I don't. Obviously, not so much these days, but it still does happen in the smaller corners of the world. I don't know. That's a bit of a weird subject to talk about, but it's because of the fact that the few things I've been gleaning on the old Facebook and this, that and the other, it just sparks an emotion, I suppose. It just amazes me the reasons, how they come up with these reasons as to why they do their things they do, and they try and justify it in whatever way they want to justify it in. And I'm like, your logic is not sound. You know what I mean? It just isn't, is it? It's just not sound whatsoever. Your reason for doing that, I'm afraid you're a criminal, and all you are is a murderer. But I don't know. Am I making any sense? I think I am. I fucking hope I am anyway, but hey. Yeah. I just like the idea of getting on, with what I've got. Yes, granted, I'd like to be, a little bit better and be able to have a bit more freedom than what I have got, as in much more money, so I could have the freedom. But unfortunately, hey, that's just the way life is. There's people out there that are far worse off than me. I know that's a given, right? But if you are far worse off, then surely it should be down to you yourself to do something about it, as hard as it might be, because I know the further down you get, the fucking real harder it is, I imagine. I've got no qualms about denying that one. It's going to be really, really hard. So, but you do get those odd stories out there that someone's come from being homeless and on the streets for X amount of years, and they've managed to fucking battle it, and they've scored themselves right, and then they're finally they've married and got kids and they've got a house and a really good job and this and that and the other. It can happen. It's as if it can't ever happen, but it doesn't happen enough, unfortunately. You know what I But I would, me personally, I would rather work for what I've got, and know that I've worked for it and earned it, than take it. You know what I mean? I don't like the idea of taking it. No. Working for it, yes. Taking it, no. If I'm lucky enough to win the lottery, that's a gift. That's a different thing altogether. You're given that. You haven't took it. You've been given it. You know what I mean? So that's different. But it's like this YouTube thing that I'm doing. If I was fortunate enough for it to spawn enough, I've actually worked for it. You know, I mean, I've built up the subscription base, and they've helped me out by viewing my videos and liking them and what have you, and sharing them on and this, that, and the other. But I've worked for it. It hasn't been given to me. I've actually worked for it. I just wish everybody else could do the same. It's so much easier. Life would be so much more peaceful. Even though it isn't too bad now, it isn't too bad, but it could be better. It's still a bit, there are those troublesome areas that need to, have their issues ironed out. Whether it'll ever happen, I don't know. Probably not in my lifetime anyway, so I freaking doubt it anyway. I really do. Especially with what they reckon that may be happening of late, so we'll see. We will see. Well, look, ladles and jelly spoons, we are actually up in Utoxeter now. How about that? That didn't take long, did it? No. It's a nice little drive, that was. I enjoyed that. We've got about 10 minutes to go now. I think we'll be there. Probably. Something like that. I think about 10 minutes, I think. Down here, sort of straight over to the leftish. Straight over. It's straight over, but it's that way. And then we've got to go left, over that one, and then right to that one, and then we're done. So it ain't far. It ain't far at all, no. Not at all. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, yes. At the end of the day, right, let's just wrap that up and let's put it like this, right? We all should recognise that we are all human. We all live on this planet. We all have to share the fucking everything that the planet provides. Simple as that. I wish it was as simple as that. If you want more, earn it. If you're being insulted by somebody, just brush it off. Take the notice. Just tell them to grow up. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck you, you fucking big nosed twat. Don't grow up, will you? You know what I mean? Just head out. That was interesting, wasn't it? I like that. That was cool. Even the sun's come out to fucking greet us as well, eh? Unbelievable. And the things that we do. You come round here, are you? No, so I'll just fucking guess that you come round here tonight. I'll have a guess that you're coming round here. I'm going to go round this way, I am. Well, at least I'm telling you I'm coming round this fucking way. Yep, trailer's still wank. Still dragging the fucking tyres around. All the way around we go. Here we go. Steady. Because it gets a little bit tight down here. Look at that, eh? All the fucking fun of the fair. Oh, that's a bit fucking bright. Good grief. So, oh God, can I? Somebody's turned the halogen light on. Bloody hell, fire. I've got my glasses in here somewhere. What have I? I'm here now anyway, so it makes a difference. Right then, I am going to go, and I will speak to you a lot later, or whenever, or what have you. So for now, as always, see you later. Tiddle pip and all that. Go on then. Off your pop. Pop, poppity poppins.